Henley Royal Regatta final number 1. Men's fours with Cox's student event first on the water. What a big moment in their relatively new careers this is. They want to make sure they get this next 7 minutes absolutely right. University of London against Newcastle University on the Buck station nearest to the camera.
Attention!
Go! Away they go then. Final number 1 in the Prince Albert on Temple Island. Need to get this start right. They've drilled it. Obviously this week they should be more experienced now. They should be able to deal with the conditions, which have got a little bit easier as the week has gone on. As Greg was saying, it's pretty much perfect conditions today with some sunshine, and there the UL boat shifting along well. We'll have a look at the early margin. It looks like UL may have got out slightly sharper.
Yeah, it does look like UL are taking a small lead here. We saw Tom Cross there in the stroke scene wearing his Hampton School cap. And you can see that just towards the top of the island, it's looking like a strong start. Both these crews ran off really nice and straight, as you would expect from Coxford and coming out of the island. There's normally a little bit of a change when you come out the top of the island. The water's just moving a little bit, but you can see them going through here. Settling out, coming out, lengthening. And you can see they're really coming out around those riggers on the UL boat. Well coached, this crew. Hugo, Gulliver and Genevieve Belhash-Graham, and they will be in the following boat. Pleased to see them moving out here towards now about 3/4 of the length.
Greg so never misses an opportunity to give Hampton School a mention, even if this is flimsy and excuses a baseball match.
Yeah, that was all it took. And looking here at the other side, the Newcastle crew, they will want to try and check this now. This crew, they're coached by the Italian Angelo Severino, and he is a real taskmaster. They've done such hard work. They really put the miles in. Lots and lots of side-by-side, hard, gutsy kind of training. They're really going to want to try and hang on. They really want to keep this side-by-side so they can really fight for it. But the UL crew, University of London, the far side, really giving them a slip now, coming up towards the barrier.
Wow, it's been a superb start to the race. The UL boat shifting along really well on the Berkshire bank, getting a couple of legs up on Newcastle University, who have been really impressive throughout the week. They've lost all of their previous rounds, including the semi-final yesterday. They look really good. And I just wonder whether this is a step too far, because UL have forged ahead. This is dream stuff for them. Just put yourself in their shoes for a moment, Greg, in their seats. They'll be thinking, wow, this is all going according to plan. This is exactly what they had in mind.
Yeah, pretty commanding start here. The UL crew, I mean, they've had some tough races. They had to take on Durham University, then they took on Cambridge, then they took on Brooks, where actually the coaches, there's a sibling rivalry in the coaching following launches with Brooks, who we'll talk more about and see more of later, coming up against UL. And they had a good race yesterday, UL winning it by a length before now getting through to this final. Newcastle, on the other hand, has a different journey. Maybe some of their races they had bigger winning margins, but now they've really come up against this strong University of London side.
And we knew it would be strong. They stacked this boat at their very best in this event. They're showing reaping the dividends now. Newcastle University, who won this in 2017, so a couple of regattas ago. Bearing in mind that there was no regatta last year, with work to do. It's tough by this stage. You've got 5 days consecutively. Although you are wiser and perhaps more familiar with the conditions and tactically you might be shrewd, I'm guessing, Greg. From your experience, 5 days in a row, it's quite unusual.
Yeah, it is unusual. Coming through into the third quarter, you see them just passing 40. This is where you feel it in your legs. If you put together the week of competition, this is where those other races are going to, you're really going to feel it. The UL crew here, like I said, they've had tough races, but they're still moving really nicely together. I mean, in terms of Cox 4, it goes slightly slower than a Coxless 4. You can see just looking there inside the boat, Jasper Cooper coxing it, just tucked inside the bow canvas, and this will be a smooth journey. The rowers are going to be hurting, of course they're going to be hurting, but now's the time for calmness and keeping everything, don't change anything, just keep doing what we're doing, keep the speed up in the third quarter, don't let it drop, and keep it going smoothly.
Isaac Workman, you can see in the bow, so you can see his back on the right hand side of the picture there. Henry Miles Tom Worthington and Tom Cross in the stroke seat. Those four putting together a really excellent race here for the UL boat, and this will be a huge boost for them. Although that said, you've got to credit Newcastle University, because they looked tired a minute or so ago, and actually they've hung on in there, and if not anything, they've slightly narrowed the gap.
Well, it's real old school Italian training that they do up in Newcastle. Really tough sessions. Like I said, they're not afraid of a fight. They're not afraid of really getting stuck into it. They really talked about having a tough lockdown. You know, a lockdown for particularly long up there in the northeast, and yet they were doing these sessions on the ergos. Talked to me about doing 1500 metre pieces, and then getting out of the water, and they're on the water doing 10 3Ks side by side. I mean, imagine that, 3Ks 10 times, rating 24 at match dates. I mean, these are incredible kind of sessions, and these sort of sessions that I guess do give you a different kind of pain tolerance and different ability to tough it out. But unfortunately for them, despite all that work, they're 2 legs down, you can see it, and you're just in control now.
So for Newcastle now, the plan has got to be keep UL fighting, keep them honest, keep them working hard to the line. So you just never know what might happen, particularly with the pressure that surrounds a fight like Henley Royal Regatta. These athletes are pretty young and fairly inexperienced, relatively so. You're thinking you've just got to keep the pressure on them, and something strange might happen in this closing couple of 100 metres. You never know if Newcastle just hang on in there, trying to apply the pressure, but 2 lengths is extending.
Well, like you say, they're really hoping for something strange to happen now. Newcastle really trying to put the pressure on, but the University of London crew, they're just going to be able to just have a little satisfied feeling and thinking, right, 1 minute to go to get to the line, this is what we've trained for, we're ready to just keep pressing this out. Looking at the crew there, Isaac Workman, he's in the bow seat, he's actually won the Forley twice with Windsor Boys. We're going to see Windsor Boys later on in the programme today, again in that Forley, so he's not unfamiliar with this feeling. Coming down towards the progress board, we're about to pass now 10 strokes to the line, UL coming up now in this final of the Prince Albert.
Come to take lead for UL, who are heading in front of Stewards, and they've only got half a dozen more strokes to wrap up the Prince Albert Challenge Cup. It's the University of London who win the Prince Albert Challenge Cup 2021, really putting it to Newcastle University, who, to give them some credit, hang on in there, but we see the big celebrations of our first finalist winners of 2021, and they belong to the University of London. A really perfect performance from them, away from tempo lines, got a couple of lengths clear, maintained that and win.
University of London in the Prince Albert Challenge Cup in front of, I don't know how many people here, fans, your supporters, your crewmates, who've come storming over, screaming for you. Congratulations, you are the winners. Can you try and sum up just exactly what this means? First race of the day and you've done it.
It's a good day to wear purple. every day it's a good day to wear purple.
Is a good day. Oh, it means so much. It's been a tough 2 years. Last season being cancelled, all the lockdown, and that's just the ultimate payoff. And to do it with everyone here is just amazing.
Because the regatta not being last year, of course, is a missed opportunity, certainly for student crews, isn't it? You're only at university for such a short time.
Yeah, of course. Like, there's people here who missed out on rowing for UL or racing for UL last year, and it's just so good to be able to win here with everyone behind us.
Guys, congratulations, well done. The first winners of the day.
We really blessed you.